Hey guys, so all of this information, all of these materials are at your desk, and this is all you'll need to create your looms. You've got your designed loom, you've got this instruction sheet. You can read through it. Tips: do not move the plate. So once you flip it over, do not move it. Obviously, we need to see the rest of the information though. You're gonna, number one, mark your plate where you see lines. Number your plate, so we're gonna start at the top at 1 and just go all the way around till 17. Cut along the lines, and then we're gonna move on to how we thread our looms, which is a bunch of numbers, but it's much easier than it looks. So place your plate. Don't move it. Just mark your number lines. All the way around. And now that we've got our lines drawn, we're going to start at 1 and go all the way around till 17. So I'm just going to write 1, 2, 3. Think of this as your little cheat sheet. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Number 3 there says you need to cut the lines, so you're going to start by cutting just along the lines, not too much, just a little bit, maybe the same amount as that, right? Just a little cuts. You don't want to cut too deep. You need to cut each and every one. Now we've got each of our pieces cut. We've got 17 of them, and it's time to start threading our loom. What they mean by starting at number 1 is you're going to find your cheat sheet number 1. We see number 1 all the way next to 17. You're going to start there, and you are going to tape a little piece of thread right here in the center of the back of your loom. Oh, my tape is holding up my camera. After you tape that down, you are going to just put your string right through number 1. And we're going to take 1 all the way to 9. So now that we're at 1, find your 9. I think it's across from it down there. And you're going to take that thread and move it to 9. The trick here is we are going to just stay looking at this back side. Once we have completed all the steps, then we'll flip it over and we'll have our loom. But for right now, we just want to look at our numbers, 1 to 9. The next step, 9 to 10. That's easy. That's just right next door to 9. And thread it right through. Now our thread is on the other side, but we're going to keep with our plate facing down. So 9 to 10, we did that. 10 to 2. So 2's up there. We're taking 10. We're going all the way to the top, and it's at 2 now. 2 to 3. 2 is going to come around and settle in there at number 3. 3 to 11. Again, don't flip over your plate. Just look for number 11. Get your thread nice and stuck in there at 11, and you're taking 11 to 12. Our thread is over here. We're going from 12 to 4. All the way up to 4. And 4 to 5. 5 to 13. And 13 on over to 14. Again, don't flip your plate yet. 14 to 6, right across. 6 to 7. Make sure you're getting it in there. 6 to 7. 7 to 15. And 15 to 16. 16 to 8. It's the last one over here. And now that we're at 8, we want 8 to, let's see how this works. I'm going to try not to flip it over. 8 is going to cross the back of the plate, go down to 17. We're just about ready to flip it over after you go from 8 to 17. Now it is time to flip over our web. This is our loom. 17 is the only piece that is not attached. You're going to take some scissors, go ahead and cut it, and this needs to be tied in the center of our web. So you're going to just pull it through and practice tying a basic knot. Under, and maybe double tie it to make sure it's stuck, it's not going anywhere. And then we can just cut off that little string. Now you are ready to start weaving.